Get ready with me as I chat about one of the biggest heartbreaks that cancer gives you that no one really talks about. If you are new here, I was diagnosed with cancer in 2022 and I am so grateful to still be here. Now, outside of the kind of given, chemotherapy, hair loss, there's definitely been some things that I've learned on my journey that I would have never expected. One of those things is visiting my home country. So I am Indian and I have been going to India every single year pretty much my whole life since I was 1 year old. And even right before I was diagnosed, I had actually just come back from my annual India trip. If I'm not mistaken, that was either my 19th or 21st trip to India. Now, ever since I was diagnosed, learned a lot about things that are in our environment that disrupt our hormones and make us more susceptible to these different diseases. One of my biggest goals became making sure that my immune system was as strong as I could possibly make it. Air quality is a huge environmental factor that does affect your immune system. In fact, my Baba, my grandfather, passed away and actually struggled from asthma. My family lives primarily in Delhi, which is Delhi, Patna, which is in Bihar, and Mumbai. And if you don't know any of these places, they are some of the largest cities in the world and they have very poor air quality. Obviously, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do or not do, but it's just not something that I was comfortable with. And it has been a little heartbreaking. I never really realized how much of an impact it had on me until I couldn't go anymore. Also, the Makeup by Mario setting powder is one of the cleaner ones on the market. I don't know if they changed their formula, so this is the one from last year. So good. I was really reflecting on the impact that going to, India every single year had on me. There are things that it has instilled in me that I want to ensure don't kind of go away just because I'm not visiting as often. I do see myself going back very soon. I think it's just a matter of being intentional and using this as an opportunity to go to other places in India that do have better air quality, like Darjeeling and parts of Kashmir, and just parts of India that honestly I've always wanted to go to, but never really had the chance because when I went, I would again just visit my family, which I have been to Kerala before, and it is the Hawaii of India. If you don't know, one very common cultural difference with India and the States is that in India, a lot of households have, house help. They'll give you like a foot massage or a full body massage or they'll polish. You can also go to the spa and get it. It's obviously such an experience, but I love going to my grandparents' house and getting, just a massage. But yeah, one of the lessons I've just learned from all of this is that even though there can be things that are heartbreaking with a big diagnosis or a big life change, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And oddly enough, I actually think that not going to India for a few years was a blessing in disguise. One of the biggest lessons is while something can start off as a heartbreak, it can actually transform you in ways that you never would have imagined and open up doors that would have otherwise been closed. I now have a deeper fascination and appreciation for my culture, which I didn't even think was possible. And it's gotten me to incorporate my Indian culture more into my day-to-day life, not just in terms of food and skincare and stuff like that, but even mindset. Honestly, in some ways, I've actually become more traditional in certain things than I used to be. And life always works out that day. When one door closes, quite literally 10 more open. It's just on us to actually walk through that door. Yeah, never in a million years would I think that not going to India would open my eyes to so many blind spots that I was actually carrying this whole time and get me excited about so many other things. Truly, God always has a plan.